Yes, sir. We are back at it again. Week number 8 of the United Sim Football Association is back onto the channel. Welcome back. It's been a pleasure doing these games for you, and we got ourselves a good slate of games here. And essentially, how it's looking for this specific week here, this is exactly how the seeds are at the current moment if the playoffs started today. So it's a real good week. And we're going to see these two teams here started out. It's going to be St. Louis taking on Oklahoma City, Archers versus Cyclones, however you want to say it. But before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all the homies doing their things on the back end. Shout out to our Discord affiliations. We got Hollywood Sports and Sports Universe doing their thing. Got a whole bunch of good stuff there, so make sure you check them out along with our Sim League affiliates. Got Goals, Great One Hockey Sim League. They're on the ice, we're on the gridiron. Still looking for some more, what's the word I'm looking for? Some more affiliations in the sports leagues. We love making different types of universes and different types of leagues. And I know there's a lot of other leagues that's still trying to grow, so make sure you hit us up. We could definitely do some business and see if we can get you on the field on our billboards that we have here. Shout out to the homies there. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this game a little bit. Last time these two teams met, Oklahoma City got the victory, and St. Louis came off of an improbable victory last week. They're looking to change their ways and make this a 2-game winning streak. They got some momentum, some much needed momentum. Oklahoma City still has the advantage in regards to the rankings. St. Louis is in seed number 6. Oklahoma City currently in 5. And if St. Louis could get the dub, that could help them get into the fold how they need to and actually see if they could put some points on the board this time around. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check into the expert picks here. I'm going to go ahead and flip it right about now. And it looks like a majority of people are leaning towards Oklahoma City still. They're still thinking about that victory. Majority of them still saying it's going to be a high-octane offensive game on both sides. OKC has the 1K Sims advantage in regards to that, 62%. But there's only one way to figure out who's going to come out on top. I got all the settings ready. I don't need to look at it. I did it before I hit the record button. This time around, you love to see it. And I'm ready to get this one kicked off, man. I'm ready to see some football. I'm ready to get to these final portions of the game. Thanksgiving is coming soon. I know I have a few plans on my own. Don't think I'll be able to put out the streams because I'm going to be driving around a lot. I may be away from the studio here, so I don't think I'll be able to get any games out within the next week. But if anything changes, I'll be sure to keep you all updated. I'll be in the Discord as always, and making sure that you got that football action. But we're going to get this one kicked off down to the 10-yard line. And this your boy Agostini taking this one up the middle of the field to start this one off past the 25-yard line. And here comes Alphonse Ekton and this OKC offense. They found a way to get 3 points on the board, and that was enough to get the victory. St. Louis got close, but they couldn't pull it out. And Ekton's going to pass this one right side, and it's going to be Willie Kaiser out of the backfield pulling it in. And that's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for OKC. Nice job there. Ekton passing this one. Notice it's going to be a fake pass to the left side. Cannot find the mark. Just a little bit too close to that line. Those short passes, those drag routes, if you will, are pretty tough to hit in this game early on. And that's why you got to get them quarterbacks updated. I know OKC is not an actual team that gets user players, but still got to watch out for them. Nice deflection there by the St. Louis defensive player right there. Nice job. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up here. St. Louis looking to get off the field, give their offense a chance to put points on early. And they're going for a 4-wide set real quick. Left side is wide open, but the pass off the mark there from Alphonse Ekton. Going to be 4th and 10, and St. Louis does what they need to do. It's going to be a quick punt there. We're already 1 minute into this ball game, and I can't wait to see the other 2 games we got next. You got to show some love to this one first before we get to it. Out of my back taking this left side. Couldn't get past that first defender, but St. Louis is going to start at the 23-yard line. They're sitting in the white and checkerboard type flavor right there, all whites. OKC's in the green and black. Markham's passing this one middle of the field, and once again, those drag routes are very difficult to hit. Kind of have to see what plays come out of each playbook and kind of make a dissertation on what plays you like the most, what more explosive plays you got the most, and build your own playbook. That's what the job is for the GM, the general manager, and the SA, the school administrator. You got to watch your games. You got to watch the other people's games, especially if you do not have the game itself to run some tests and see what it is on the back end so you could try it out on game time. So it's going to be Bouchard taking this one. Another carry there on third down. Unfortunate for them, they're not getting the first down. And St. Louis is going to have to send this one away to OKC. Try to catch them off guard with that pitch play. Usually that could work, but OKC's defense is no slouch by any means. Burkle's going to get hit immediately after catching the ball at the 35, and OKC has take number 2. Going to be a pass here from Ecton. Going to look for a man right side and incomplete. That's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here for OKC. Going for the 4 wide set once again. Handoff and Kaiser smacked immediately. There goes Preston Dotson. All of that speed. And if he isn't touched by offensive lineman, you could pretty much call that play dead. But it's going to be 3rd and 13 here. OKC going for a long pass here, I'm sure. Yes, he is going to pass it. Ecton right side. Comes back for it, but no room to turn upfield. And that's going to be a gain of 1. 4th and 12 coming up here. And once again, St. Louis is getting off of this field. Going to send this one away down to around the 25-yard line. He's going to take it to around the 35. Nice job on the return there. It's going to be 1st and 10. Going over this offense really fast since I have the roster up. It's going to be Bobby Markham at quarterback, Maxime Bouchard, and King Jamal as the running backs on this team. Your mom doing their thing. One of the best wide receivers in the game right there. Got to make sure you give her some targets. And outside of that, no other users on offense. They do have the kicker doing their thing, Caesar Loose. So make sure you watch out for Caesar. And outside of that, that's going to be it for that one. 3rd and 6 here. Sorry, I was reading a little bit something else. But I got my game back up on my good old monitor here. And Markham's going to pass this one, looking across the middle and can't find the mark. And it looks like that was a real good play there that they set up, but the execution was not there. 4th and 6 here. St. Louis has to send this one away. Closing into the midway point of the first quarter. Here it goes to the left side down at the 25-yard line. And once again, real good special teams defense here by St. Louis. Keeps them at bay and stops them from actually getting a good return. OKC's back onto the field. 3 wide out set, handoff left side, but Kaiser's cutting it up the field, dragging the defender to around the 33. A gain of 8 on the play. I'm not even going to talk about that guy getting launched about 15 feet in the air, but hey, we're going to keep it moving. 2nd and 2 coming up. Looking for a handoff, no, it's a pass, and Ecton sacked, and there goes Roberts. There's that man making the play in the backfield. No time in the pocket. It's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. Oh, St. Louis has yet to score a touchdown all season long, passing left side and then complete. Once again, that St. Louis defense showing out. The crowd letting OKC's offense have it. They still have a chance to win, though. Same for St. Louis. Let's see how they got this next play coming up here. As TN sends this one away, looks like your out my back's going to be the return man once again. Taking that up the field, got a crease, and he's gone to the 30, the 20, makes the first man miss. It gets inside the 15, and that was almost a punt return for a touchdown there. Out my back, putting the team on his back, though. Greg Jennings. 1st and 10, I'm about to say Greg Jennings again, but St. Louis is here. Looking for a pass play. Middle of the field is open and dropped. That is bad juju there for St. Louis. And that's going to set up 2nd and 10. Real great return there from out my back. And that, if you seen the right side, looks like they had Bouchard ready to get them more yards, but they're going to give him on the handoff here, 3rd and 7. St. Louis looking for the touchdown. They have yet to get into the end zone all season long. 7 weeks down, and we're in week number 8. They're looking to change their ways. Markham passing it again, looking right side, and that's over the head of everybody. So no touchdown once again. I'm sure everyone was hoping that he could have broke that kick over there, that punt return for the touchdown, but not quite the speed. And it's going to be Lou kicking this one up, and St. Louis does get on the board for the first time today. They have been real good with their field goals. That's really been their only source of points up to this point. But plenty of more chances here within the season. Make some more adjustments, and we'll see what St. Louis can do. Good job there by the punt return team on the blocking. And you see, on my back end, he just got Uranagi down to the 27-yard line. OKC looking to take advantage here of St. Louis unable to get into the end zone. So here comes OKC. Handoff. No, it's a fake. Ekton looking left side and should have been picked off there. That's going to be incomplete, 2nd and 10. Could not quite see who exactly that was, but that was a nice defensive play nonetheless. OKC going with the 5 wide here, passing it again is Ekton, middle of the field, and off the hands of the crossing receiver. That's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. Those crossing patterns that go off the hands of receivers really hurt because they are really tough to hit within this game. 3rd and 10 coming up, pitch left side. Kaiser look for the first down, juke move, another juke move, and a first down at the end of the play. Caught the defense slipping. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for St. Louis. Looking for some more yards, keeping it moving. First quarter winding down slowly but surely. Ekton passing this one right side and dropped by Kaiser. That's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Ekton passing it again. Look for a man looking right side and incomplete. Had a defender over there. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. Handoff Kaiser, spin move, and he's going to get a few yards on the play, but that's not enough for the first down. St. Louis buckles down on defense, and that's going to be a 4th and 4 situation coming up here. Sending it back to St. Louis. We've seen what the punt man did before, and he's going to get another crack at it out my back. Taking this one, swiggle sticks a little bit past the 20. And that's going to set up 1st and 10. Nice job here. St. Louis looking to push the ball down the field this time around. A 4 wideout set. Markham's passing it. Quick pitch right side. Caught by Holloway. Makes the first man miss down the sidelines past the 40. And that's going to be 1st down St. Louis. A nice job there. Now, can they continue to drive down the field is the question. Got to get your mom involved in this offense a lot more than they have. And that's going to help them out. Bouchard taking this one, going to get around 2 on the play. And once again, some of those crazy physics there, pushing Bouchard up into the air. Gain of 2 on the play. Let's see what they got for this 3 wide. It's going to be Bouchard immediately getting the ball. No dice there. It's going to be Montalto on the play. 3rd and 8 coming up here as the first quarter continues to wind down. And off again to Bouchard. He's got room, and he's not getting past the first down. He did get past the 50, but not enough for them to do anything. They'll have to send this one away after this quarter here. May have to check what the stats, but the rundown, the clock rundown, just make sure that it's all even. So, because it looks like it's going just a tad too slow. It should have been all the way down up to this point. But I'll go ahead and take care of that. Make sure it's all good to go. Kaiser taking that left side, a juke move. Another first down there for that man, Kaiser, inside St. Louis territory. And then a few more big plays like that, and OKC can tie this ball game up. But we're going to go ahead and head into the end of the first quarter. I want to go ahead and hit this pause game button real fast. Flip it back over to make sure that I got everything right. I will be continue on with talking, of course. Let me just double check a few things. Accelerate clock is right. Actually, no, I know exactly what it is. Need to bump this clock speed up. I knew it was something, so I'll go ahead and bump it up just 1 tick so it's at its right spot. And we're back into the game. Let's hit that resume game button. Let's hit the gameplay on the Streamlabs. And we're back on the field just like that. Didn't take too long. Now it should be burning a lot like it's supposed to be now. It's supposed to be taking a lot more clock. It was kind of moving slow, but that's a hit there. That was nowhere near slow. A nice tackle for loss for Roberts. He already has a sack on the game so far, so you love to see it. Yeah, much better. Okay, so got Ekton passing this one. Right side is open, but the catch is not going to happen. It's going to be 3rd and 14 coming up here for St. Louis. Sorry, for OKC. See right there, Roberts already has 2 tackles and a sack. Already had a tackle for loss before then, so it's going to be Ekton passing this one right side. Caught by Mike Dunleavy, and he's not getting the first down. I thought he had it, but that's going to be a little shy there. And they're going to keep the offense on the field. How will they be able to continue on with this drive is the question. It's going to be Ekton passing this one again, left side, and caught by Honey. That's going to continue to drive down to the 32. So OKC dialed up the right play, caught him slipping, and St. Louis is looking to get off the field here, perhaps get some more pressure on Ekton is in their best interest. But that's going to be a gain of around 3 on the play. I think that was the homie Preston Dotson on the tackle, setting up 2nd and 8. It's going to be Ekton passing again. Right side is open. Caught by Guarino. A gain of around 3. And that's going to be Nicholas White on the face mask to make it a 1st and 10 at the 20. And this drive will continue here. Oklahoma City is in field goal range at this moment. And it's going to be up to St. Louis to keep them to a 3. It's going to be a handoff to Petracek. He's got some room, and he's going to get inside the 15, down to the 13. 2nd and 2 coming up. Ekton passing again. He throws, and the Willie Kaiser does come back for it. 3rd and 1 coming up here. Nice awareness there by the running back to know that his quarterback's under pressure. Make sure you run back to give your quarterback a chance. And it's 3rd and 1 here. Can they get off the field? Quick pitch offered the read option. Not the read option, the run pass option. And that's not going to be good enough. OKC is going to look to take the 3 points here, tied the ball game up. Let's see if he can knock it through. Tien sends this one, and we are back at 3-3 tie ball game again. And it's going to be not the same score that we had last time. It was 3-0, but now it's 3-3. So we still got some more game to play. Let's see what St. Louis can do here. And up to this point, most of their offense came off of that big punt return there. Your mom trying to do her best to get some nice yards there on return special teams. You love to see it. And it's going to be 1st and 10 St. Louis. Let's see what they got cooking. They got the jumbo set here. Hand off again to Bouchard, and no blocking in sight. Khalil making the stop, and the 2nd and 10 coming up. Taking the handoff again. Look for a man here. Looking left side and caught by Holloway right at midfield. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. St. Louis moving. Taking the handoff again. They're looking to go a little pass heavy. And that's a drop there by Bouchard. That's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Markham passing it again, looking right side, is going to be caught by Cherry, makes the first man miss. I think that's enough for the 1st down. St. Louis keeping the clock moving. We do have the 2-minute warning set right, so I made sure I had that on before I turned the game on in the recording. Let's go ahead. Bouchard, once again, a gain of maybe 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9. That pass game has been coming alive for them. Maybe they need to start moving towards a passing type offense. That could be the meta to help St. Louis get back into the fold. I'm sure that man in the back, Bobby Markham, wouldn't mind a few extra passes given to their good receivers. 3rd and 4. Another handoff, and Bouchard's hitting the backfield for the loss. There goes Mack on the attack. and it's going to be a quick punt coming up. St. Louis had a good drive, and now they'll have to go ahead and send this back to OKC. The final 3 minutes left, and this one goes out of the back of the end zone, touchback. OKC starts at the 20 and looking to put some more points on the board before the half. It's going to be Kaiser and hit immediately. That's not going to happen. Nicholas Watt doesn't grab the face mask this time around. It's going to be 2nd and 12 here, looking for some more plays. Acton passing again, looking, and it's going to be caught by Guarino for the first down, keeping the chains a moving. OKC trying to get the job done this time around again, make it 2 wins on the season. St. Louis trying to do their exact same things to get to 2, but they'll have to beat the team that beat them. It's going to be Klepper getting the catch there as they hit the 2-minute warning, down for after a gain of 7. Acton passing again, he throws, and that's not going to be good enough there for the first down. OKC's back onto the field. Won't be surprised if I see them give it to Kaiser in the backfield. And they're going to go for a 4-wide, try to spread them out. Acton's passing it again, right side, and deflected. That's a nice job there by that defender. And St. Louis once again gets off of the field. No need to call timeouts due to the incompletion. It's going to be TN sending this one away to around the 20-yard line. Out my back, taking this one up the field. And he almost broke that second tackle. And if he did, he'd still be running. Trust and believe me. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. 5 wide, so they are going for the pass inside this time around. Markham passing it, looking right, caught by Holloway, not quite at the first down mark, but that will help them get closer to a conversion. A gain of 8 on the play. 4 wide, I said once again, passing the left side, and that's a wide open drop. Unfortunate there once again. St. Louis finds plays in the passing game, but you got to produce and make sure that you're at the ready. But it's going to be another 5 wide here. So it looks like they're keeping their passing game ready for it. Looking middle and overthrows the man once again. And that's just bad news there from St. Louis's offense. Got to make sure that you upgrade those hands. And it's going to be 4th and 2. Let's see where Lou sends this one. Looking to pin them nice and deep. It's going to be Lou sending this one to around the 27-yard line or so. Burkle looking to take off and not doing that. It's going to be 1st and 10. Looks like Cesar Lou's longest punt is just long enough to where the return man can't do anything with it. That thing throws to a man on the left, and that's another drop there from OKC. It's going to be 2nd and 10. You can see a little bit of the woes on both sides there. And more reasons why these two teams are not currently in the seedings in regards to playoffs. Passing, that's going to be picked off by old Dacker. And that is exactly, once again, what the doctor ordered. St. Louis has another chance for some points right before half. They got 1 minute and 3 timeouts to work with. It's going to be Markham passing this again, looking middle of the field, tries to drop it in the bucket, and it's going to be deflected by the overbearing defender. See what happens here in 2nd and 10. Not quite the completion percentage they want. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Markham passing again, looking for a man across the middle, and once again another drop. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Got to help out your quarterback here, especially with these passes. He's doing what he can, but the quarterback can only do so much. 3rd and 10. It's going to be Bouchard up the middle and going backwards, so that was just a failed drive after the interception, if you could call it that. And let's see where St. Louis can go with this. The only positive up to this point for the half on St. Louis is that they have not thrown an interception. But you never know what can happen in these remaining minutes. It's going to be Burkle hit right before he could cross the 20. And once again, that punt, keeping their, what's the word I'm looking for? Keeping that special teams pretty much dead for OKC. Can't do anything on the returns. You got to make sure you get the speed. Acton passing again left side, and it's going to be Guarino with another catch there. It's going to be 1st and 10 OKC, but the final 30 seconds is winding down. I don't think they're going to be pressing the issue. May just take this into the half. He's going to be acting passing it again. Look for a man left side. A lot of white jerseys, and Agostini skies over 4 different defenders. And St. Louis has given up that first down at the 46-yard line. OKC still has one more timeout, so a big play here around 15 yards will be nice. Passing it right side, going to take that. Guarino's going to get the spin move in, get past the 40. They have probably one more chance here. Don't think they'll go for the field goal. Yes, they're going to keep their offense on, looking for a quick hitter. Let's see if they could get the job done. It's going to be sack fumble. Who's picking it up, though, is going to be Manning right there. OKC calls their final timeout. Nice job by Allen on the play. And that's going to set up 3rd and 11. It's going to be acting passing this again, looking deep. And picked off by Preston Dotson to end the half. That's number 3 on the season for him. 2 straight interceptions there on OKC's drive is going to set this up for a 3-3 matchup. Both quarterbacks haven't been very pleasing to the eye, but on the case for Bobby Markham, there were a good amount of drops we've seen. So we'll go ahead and check into these statistics really fast. 12 for 22 on the day for Bouchard. Hasn't really been working out in his favor. Kaiser at least has 3.8 yards a carry. Holloway, Favors, and Cherry are the big dogs right now for St. Louis receiving-wise. Favors not so much. He had a couple of targets and 2 drops. And you see right there, they threw 14 times. And if they caught all 3 of those passes there, that'll at least make it 50% completion percentage for Markham. And we haven't even talked about your mom yet, so we'll have to look into that. I think that big pass a little bit earlier where it was wide open was to your mom. So if that is the case, that's 4 drops just off of those 4 receivers alone. So Preston Dotson on the way with a nice game so far. 4 tackles, 1 interception, 1 tackle for loss, and 2 pass deflections. So he's been everywhere doing his thing, trying to make sure they win. You see the work there. Nicholas White, 5 tackles and a tackle for loss as well. Odaker had that interception. And that's all for the user players here on St. Louis. Going through the list here, total plays is on OKC's side, as is total yards. So they've been producing in regards to yards, but St. Louis is still in this ball game, no matter how you slice it. Going into the receiving side, just to make sure I got everybody. Bouchard had a target and dropped it. Your mom had a target and dropped it. So as you can see, going through the list right here, that's 5 right there. 5 drops in the game so far, and 5 targets. Now 5 drops out of 2, 4 to 6. So 5 drops out of 8 targets. You never want to be in that type of situation there. So that's it for that side. I'll check into the defense real quick, make sure I got everybody. Let's scroll down. Looks like Devontae Tree has 3 tackles. Nice job so far. Caleb Montaigne with 2 tackles and 1 pass deflection. Checking down the list right here. Out my back has 1 tackle. And that's really about it in regards to the users. So we could go back and hit this start second half button. And let's see what they got going on for this second half. Another 20 minutes left in this ball game. Still anybody's game to work with. And OKC is going to send it away to St. Louis. We're going to be your mom on the return there. Nice catch right there. Taking that one up the middle of the field. And it's going to get past the 30 to around the 34-yard line. So St. Louis once again back on the field looking to make some plays. The passing game has been sputtering. The running game has not been too efficient as well, but they're going to try to run up the middle. Going to get around 3 on the play. It's decent enough start right there. 2nd and 7. 13 for 25 on the day for Bouchard. It's going to be a quick pitch. Left side is open. Bednarik makes the catch, but going nowhere. Krupe was watching him like a hawk, and it's going to be 3rd and 6. Watching him like a hawk, no Mike. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Looking for the play here. Another handoff to Bouchard, and he had a couple of blocks there, but once again, that run game is just not good enough to hit those medium-type situations on 3rd down. Probably better to flip to the passing game. It's going to be 4th and 3 coming up. It's going to be loose sending this one away to around the 22-yard line or so. Once again, Burkle not going anywhere with the return. 1st and 10 OKC for their first drive of the second half. Hector passing this one, looking right side and incomplete. That's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Hector passing again, looking middle and dropped. There's going to be 3rd down coming up. Both of these offense once again not hitting their mark, and it's showing out in the scoreboard. As you can see, still 3-3. Heckman passing again, looking right side and incomplete. Nice defense overall from St. Louis's squad. And that's going to give them another chance at this football. We'll see how far their man's TN can send it, but it should give St. Louis some real good field position. Going to send this one to around the 35-yard line. There goes out my back on the return once again. Doesn't use his blocks quite as well as he could have, but it's going to give them another chance at some points. Once again, looked at my Chicago Bulls, winning another one. That's what we do. Handoff Bouchard, taking that one, a gain of around 9 on the play. Probably one of the better runs we've seen so far. 2nd and 1 as they get inside OKC territory. Just barely, but they are in there. Handoff again, looking for the first, right at the line, and they're going to give it to him. 1st and 10, St. Louis. Keep on archering them. Archer up. That should be the hashtag in my personal opinion. But Markham's passing it again, looking across the middle, caught by Bouchard. That's a nice play there, gain of around 7. That's going to keep it moving here, closing into the 40-yard line. Probably another 15 yards or so, and they'll be in field goal range. Hey, I'll give them 10. Handoff King Jamal trying to get his first carry, and that's going to be enough for the first down. So, nice job there. 1st and 10. Hand off again to Bouchard. He's going to get inside the 35 with that play to the 34. 2nd and 7 coming up here. A kick from here will be around 51-ish yards, so I'm sure they're looking to get some more. Hand off again. Hand off Bouchard. Makes the first man miss. He's getting the first down and just squeezing through, getting past the 25. So they are in field goal range once again. Another solid drive, but can they punch it into the end zone is the question. It's going to be a pitch left side. Bouchard is getting free. He's going to get inside the 20 down to the 16. St. Louis slowly but steadily moving down the field. This could be the type of game plan that they were looking to try to get into, but at the current moment, still some time left. It's going to be Bouchard once again getting the first down, so can't be mad at the results if you're St. Louis. Moving the ball nice and easy down the field. OKC having a bit of trouble, and now they're going to the passing game. I like this move here. Looking to the right side is going to be Bednarik, but he's hitting the backfield, so they're going to lose 1. Motley on the tackle. That's going to set up 2nd and 11. Probably would have liked to pass up the field, but I'm not the coach. I'm just commentary here. 2nd and 11. Markham passing it again. Looking left side, caught by Benjamin, and he's only going to get to the 10, and that's it. 3rd and 9. This offense sputtering once again. Can they get the first or the touchdown from this distance? They've had multiple opportunities within the 10 this season, but could not punch it in. Looking right side. It's going to be caught by Holloway, and he's turning it up. And I think that's touchdown number 1 for St. Louis. They finally did it. It took them 8 weeks. Well, it took them 7.5 weeks. Almost 7 3/4. But hey, better late than never, and that's going to put points on the board for them. Their first extra point of the season is good. It's got to make you feel good if you're a St. Louis fan. Seeing progress. That's mostly what it comes down to. Progression is key. Your players don't get better if you don't upgrade, and on that drive, it finally showed out. Good job there from the Archers to take their 7-point lead. Looking for win number 2 on the season, but OKC still has the rock and a quarter and some change left to do something, so this game is nowhere near over. Now St. Louis can pin their ears back, if you will, see if they could get off the field and give their offense another opportunity, but that is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Cyclones. Beckton passing this one, looking for a man left side, and it's going to be incomplete. In regards to the rankings, I'll have to double check with the records up to this point. But as of now, St. Louis is still on the outside looking in. The victory here can help their cause. Hit as he throws and picked off by Nicholas Watt. That's going to give St. Louis another opportunity. I believe that was Preston Dotson off the side to force the bad pass. And St. Louis has another chance to get some points here. Can they get the job done is the question. Looking left side and overthrows his man. That could have been the pick going the other way, but looking for them is 2nd and 10. At this point, any sign of points is good because they'll make it a 2-possession ball game. A 4-wide upset, but they're going to hand it off. It's going to be Bouchard. Jukin is going to get close to the first down mark. Let's see where it is. A 13-yard line, a 3rd and 2 situation here. Won't be surprised if we see another run play. 21 for 75 on the day for Bouchard. He's definitely stepped his game up. Hand off to King Jamal, and he smacked immediately. Montalto, once again, one of the better linebackers, one of the unsung linebackers in the league. Montalto is having a real good year. He's going to be Cesarou with a straight-up kick. Trying to make it 13-3. You could go ahead and put it on the board. St. Louis's defense makes the call, and the offense does go home. Let's see what they got going on with this kick. St. Louis is looking pretty nice right now. They're playing both sides of the field like they should be all season, but sometimes you just need a little win to invigorate you a little bit. You see the progress there. Agostini taking that to the 25-yard line. OKC is back on the move. Going jumbo set here for OKC. Handoff up the middle. Kaiser finds a little room. And that's going to be 2nd and 6 after the gain of 4. Pitch right side and incomplete off the hands of the receiver. Is going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. Third and 6 here. He's going to be Ekton passing it again, looking left side. He's going to make the catch, but the defense holds down the fort once again. St. Louis gets off the field, and they're going to get the ball back as we in the 3rd quarter. No need for fours once again. You never know what can happen, but hey, so far so good here for St. Louis en route for win number 2. They're going to get the clock here, get the ball to burn some clock. So let's see what they got going on for this drive. First one for the 4th quarter is going to be going their way. And it's going to be Al my back returning this one once again, looking for another big return, but the best he could do is get to the 32. So let's see what they got going on for this one. Going jumbo set here. Perhaps trying to get their man Bouchard over 100 yards for the first time this season. Looking open, wide open, your mom, and that's going to be a first down. And that is the plays that we need to see from St. Louis if they're trying to be a contender. That's going to be 1st and 10. Nice job from your mom getting that catch. Keeping it going. Markham passing again. Looking right side. Caught by Benjamin. And that's going to be a first down. St. Louis's offense, this whole second half has been completely different. I'm not sure where they flipped the switch. But hey, St. Louis is moving slowly but surely. Handoff Bouchard. He's going to get maybe a couple yards. Make that 3. Going inside the 30. And they do have another chance for some points here. Let's see if they could keep this drive moving. The pass game has been working, so let's see if they could continue that going. No, they're going to go run. Bouchard's going to get maybe another 3 on that play. 3rd and manageable here. I definitely probably open the pass game up. It's been making it a lot easier for their team to move. No, they're going to try to run once again. The blocks does not hold up. Unfortunate. Brashnahan, the man to make the play. And here comes Cesarou once again, looking to add some more points on the board. The offense has been showing up, giving them some work, and he's been coming through. The kick is up, and it's a little bit off to the left, so their points took a little skid there, but They still hold the 10-point lead here with 7 minutes left in this ball game. And OKC now has to make the plays if they want to come back. Passing it right side is easy, but the pass looked difficult. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here after that play. Going for the jumbo set, faking the handoff is Ekton, looking for a man, looking deep left side, and incomplete. Once again, nice defense there from St. Louis. And it's going to be 3rd and long here for OKC. Ekton passing again, looking left side. He's got a man, Kaiser, first down yardage, and out of bounds down at the 43. So that is a good play there for OKC. And don't need to continue on. Any set of points here, field goal or touchdown, will be critical. They'd like to get that touchdown out the way, though. Kaiser has plenty of room to get towards the 50. Not quite past it, but it's going to be 2nd and 5 after the play. It's going to be another handoff to Kaiser. Look for the first down. Can he get it? Yes, he does. 1st and 10, OKC. Moving the chains inside St. Louis territory. St. Louis's defense, they have the lead, so won't be surprised if we see some blitzes coming up here. It's going to be Ekton passing this one. Looking right side, but Dunleavy comes down with it inside the 25. And that is a play that OKC needed. Maybe we did need to bring out some force for this one. This game's not over yet. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. And it's going to be Ekton passing it again. Looking middle of the field and cannot find the mark. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Definitely a lot more action-packed than the first time these two teams met up. Alphonse Ekton with 3 interceptions, but they still find themselves 10 points down. And Jesse Hunt is going to move them back 5 yards, 2nd and 15 coming up here for the Cyclones. Moving back to the 30. A kick from here will be around 47, maybe 46 yards. So we'll see if they continue on, keep the drive alive. Ekton passing it again, looking middle of the field, and once again that crossing route is just tough to hit. It's going to be 3rd and 15 here. Let's see what St. Louis can do on defense. I won't be surprised if we see a blitz here. I'm sure Preston Dotson's ready. Look, 3rd 15. No, they're going to only send 2. They're going to make sure that passing game is just tough to make, and they do just that. A nice deflection from the safety. I believe that was out my back on the play. But OKC has a chance to make it a 13-6 ball game. 4 minutes, 32 seconds left. They definitely need this kick. The TN sends this one away, and it's a little off. That's going to be no good from 47, and that is going to be looking nice there for St. Louis. They're going to be looking to burn some clock, give it to that man in the backfield that can help wrap this ball game up. But they're going to go pass this time, looking to Bouchard. He's going to get a few yards off of the screen pass. 2nd and 7 coming up. Look for a man here. Markham passing in middle of the field. Caught by that man right there. 1st down. That's going to make it a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Can they perhaps get some more points on the board? Markham hasn't completely been ineffective, but he has been moving the ball with those passes. I told you, he had a good amount of drops, and if those came through for him, he'd have a pretty good game up to this point. 25 for 85 on the day for Bouchard. Looking for some more yards here. Markham passing it again, looking right side and caught by King Jamal for the pass, and he's running free to the 30 and inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. St. Louis is just in their bag right now, and this is going to keep it moving. 1st and 10. Let's see how they push this ball up the field. There's going to be a handoff on the misdirection, taking that to the left side, a gain of around 4 on the play. OKC calls timeout numero uno before the 2-minute warning. Try to give themselves a chance to at least stop the clock. And it's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. Markham passing again. Middle of the field, and once again that crossing route just tough to hit with those ratings. Got to bring it up and got to make sure those receivers are ready. 3rd and 6. Yes, sir. We're going to be hitting the backfield again. That's going to be Montalto. Once again, he never gives up. on any play, and that's why he's one of the unsung heroes at the linebacker position. And there's going to be a punt here from St. Louis looking to make this another game, but once again, to the left, everything you own in the box to the left. That's going to be no good from OKC, no good from St. Louis, and now OKC has 2 timeouts to work with. They definitely need a quick score to give their team some time for the onside kick. And looking left side and incomplete there. That's a nice defensive play. 2nd and 10 coming up. Caleb Montaigne right there. You see 2 pass deflections on the day, passing left side, and that's going to be caught by Klepper. That's a first down there. They called their second the last time out. Got 1 minute 47 seconds left in this ball game, so let's see how they run this. Heckman passing this one. Right side is open. Honey makes the play, and he's not going to fall out of bounds. OKC calls the 3rd and final timeout of the game. No more stoppage here unless they go out of bounds. You see what this defense was able to do to Alphonse Ecton. Nice job there on the defense. Throwing this left side and incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 4. I think it was deflected off of the receiver's hands. Could not hold it in, but it's going to be 3rd and 4. A little bit over 90 seconds left in this ball game to do something. Going to be passing it right side and caught by Agostini, moving the chains to the 40. They are inside St. Louis territory. They're going straight up for the no-huddle offense here, moving as quick as possible. Ecton passing it right side in white jersey territory. No dice there. 2nd and 10. And it looks like from the timeline in regards to how much time is on the video, around 46 seconds, so lining up as it should, around 45 to 50 minutes in this game. You love to see it passing the left side and incomplete once again. 3rd and 10, and it's definitely 4th down territory. They don't get it here. It's pretty much a wrap here, and St. Louis is going to go into win number 2 in the season. I'll move him up to the 5th seed with this victory. Right side, caught by Klepper. He's going to take this one out of bounds, conserve some clock, and conserve that time from being stopped. So it's going to be 4th and 2. They got some time to think about it. They'll go for the 3, and if they definitely need it here, it's going to be around 50 yards for Tien. Looking deep and a little short, not too accurate either, and Tien's going to make this one not going to happen for OKC. And we could go ahead and wrap this one up. St. Louis does get the victory here, 13-3. And a great job here overall from that St. Louis offense. We'll talk about them statistics in a bit. But we got to talk about this next game coming up. It's going to be Huntington Beach taking on Arizona in game number 2 of week number 8. Season 2 is wrapping up slowly but surely. We're going through each week. We're putting out the games. I got back onto the schedule. Huntington Beach is looking great. Arizona, they have a lot of things to work on as well, but they still have one of the better passing offenses in the league, so you can't sleep on them by any means. But that's going to wrap up this game here that we're talking about right here. The final 7 seconds, they're going to let it rock. But final score once again, 13-3 in favor of St. Louis. Good job by the Archer gang, getting their 2nd victory of the season. They still have 4 games to play to make an impact. And with the other 2 teams ahead of them, well, actually, one of the 2 teams ahead of them being Charlotte and Arizona, there's still a chance for them to get into this fold, but they'll need to get some losses from them as well. Keep it at that side. Arizona, we're going to see them play against Huntington Beach, so that's going to be a big game to watch there if you're St. Louis. It's a big job for them to get back onto the fold. We'll go ahead and check into these statistics. Actually, let me go back because they did show the quarterback play there. 14 for 26 on the day for Bobby Markham. Once again, still had a good amount of drops. So if those get wrapped up and those get taken care of, this offense could go to new heights. I'm letting you know right now, there's a lot of promise here. They just need to break away and get some new strats, see what works best for them. That would be my personal opinion on that. But going into this one, Holloway, Benjamin, and Favors were the standouts in regards to the receiving side of things. Your mom did have a few big plays as well. Bouchard is 27 for 87 for 3. 3.2 yards a carry. Nice job. And King Jamal had a solid play there to get a first down later in the fourth quarter. He did his thing. Looking down the list for the rest of them, Preston Dotson, end of the day, pretty much for where he left off from the second half. 4 tackles, an interception, 1 tackle for loss, and actually got an extra pass deflection there. Nicholas Watt was doing his thing, though, pretty much having the exact same stat line as Preston Dotson with 2 extra tackles. Good job from him. Looking at, actually, those are all bots there, so no need to talk about them. Going into the team stats here, Oklahoma City led the way in total plays, but it was pretty even all around in total yards. St. Louis was just beasting that whole entire second half. You'd love to see it. That was a pretty big day for this offense. Got to keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the stats here, Bouchard had 2 for 10. He had 1 more target, but it was dropped. Your mom had 2 targets, dropped 1 of them, but that play for 1 for 20. That 1 for 25, that was a real big play. You love to see it. King Jamal matching that. Only had 1 target and made it count, so you love to see that too. Going into the defensive side of things, your mom had 5 tackles. Preston Dotson once again had 4. Nicholas Watt with 6. Devontae Tree had 3. Caitlin Montaigne had 3, along with 2 pass deflections on my back. Ended with 3 and 1 pass deflection. A lot of pass deflections here that I'm already seeing. Let me go ahead and check into the statistics here. 7 pass deflections, and then you count in the 2 interceptions. That's a lot of work in the pass defensive side of things. So good job from them. And outside of that, that should wrap up game number 1 of week 8. Let's go ahead and talk about the second game that we got going into the poll. We already brought up the thumbnail, but we're going to show it again. Huntington Beach Voyagers versus Arizona Rattlers for game number 2. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here and go into this game, so stay tuned. I'll be back in a couple of hours for the next game. I'll see you then.